Chapter 1: The Trap. The forest was quiet, too quiet. Ethan Mercer adjusted the straps of his backpack, his boots crunching over dried leaves as he checked the last of his hunting traps. He wasn't expecting much today. Maybe a rabbit or a fox if he was lucky. The woods near his isolated cabin had been sparse with game lately, but he refused to give up. Then he heard it. A sharp, metallic clang, followed by a high-pitched whimper. Ethan froze. That wasn't the sound of an animal. He sprinted toward the source, his pulse hammering in his ears. When he reached the trap, a reinforced steel snare meant for larger prey. His breath caught in his throat. There, tangled in the wires, was a girl. But she wasn't human. Her skin shimmered faintly under the dappled sunlight, a pale silver-blue hue. Large, pupilless eyes, glowing like liquid gold, locked onto his in terror. Delicate, elongated fingers clawed at the trap, her breath coming in panicked rasps. She wore a strange, form-fitting suit that seemed to shift colors with her movements. An alien. Ethan's mind reeled. He'd heard rumors of strange lights in the sky, of missing livestock and odd markings in the fields. But this was real. The girl flinched as he took a step closer, her entire body trembling. She bared sharp, needle-like teeth in a weak snarl, but her fear was palpable. Hey, it's okay," Ethan said slowly, raising his hands. "I'm not gonna hurt you." She didn't understand. Of course she didn't. But then she spoke. Please," she stammered, her voice oddly melodic like wind chimes. Do not consume me." Ethan blinked. She knew English. "I'm not gonna eat you," he said, bewildered. The alien girl shuddered, her golden eyes darting to the hunting knife at his belt. "Liar. Your kind devours all." Ethan's stomach twisted. What the hell had she been told about humans? Chapter 2: The Misunderstanding. Freeing her was harder than he expected. The trap's mechanism had jammed, and the alien girl, who introduced herself as Zyra, winced every time he touched the wires around her slender leg. Her blood, he noticed, was a deep violet, glistening like liquid amethyst. "Why were you even out here?" Ethan muttered, more to himself than to her. Zyra's ears, pointed and slightly translucent, twitched. "I was collecting samples. My ship malfunctioned. I got separated." "Your ship?" Ethan's head snapped up. "There are more of you." Zyra hesitated, then nodded. "They will come for me." Ethan wasn't sure if that was a reassurance or a threat. Once she was free, she tried to stand, only to collapse with a gasp. Her leg was injured, the strange blood seeping through her suit. Ethan sighed. "Look, you can't walk. My cabin's nearby. I can patch you up." Zyra recoiled. "And no. You will cook me." Ethan groaned. "I'm not a damn cannibal. I'm trying to help." She stared at him, distrust burning in those golden eyes. But with no other options, she finally gave a tiny nod. Ethan scooped her up, she was lighter than he expected, and carried her back to his cabin. Chapter 3: The Cabin. Zyra watched him like a cornered animal as he cleaned her wound. "This might sting," he warned before dabbing antiseptic on the cut. She hissed, her fingers digging into the couch. "Your medicine is primitive." "Yeah, well, it's all I've got." As he bandaged her leg, she studied him with wary curiosity. "You are not like the others." "What others?" "The ones who hunt us." Ethan paused. "People hunt you." Zyra's expression darkened. "Your leaders know of us. They capture, experiment, dissect." A cold weight settled in Ethan's gut. Of course the government knew. And of course they'd turn aliens into lab rats. I'm not part of that, he said firmly. Zyra didn't answer. Chapter 4. The Connection. Days passed. Zyra's leg healed quickly, faster than any humans would. She ate little, mostly sipping on a strange gel-like substance from a pouch she carried. Ethan offered her real food once, a simple sandwich, but she recoiled in horror. You consume dead flesh, she gasped. Ethan rolled his eyes. It's called ham. She looked ill. Despite their differences, they began to talk. Zyra explained she was from a planet called Vera, a world of crystalline forests and floating cities. She was a scientist, studying Earth's ecosystems. Ethan, in turn, told her about his life, how he'd left the city after losing his job, seeking solitude in the woods. Slowly, her fear of him faded. Then, one night, as they sat by the fire, Zyra did something unexpected. She reached out and touched his hand. Ethan froze. Her skin was cool, almost electric against his. You are different, she murmured. Kind. His throat tightened. And then, a deafening boom shook the cabin. Chapter 5. The Escape. The door burst open. Men in black tactical gear stormed in, guns raised. Hands where we can see them. Zyra screamed, scrambling back. Ethan moved instinctively, shielding her with his body. We know what you're hiding, Mercer, one agent snarled. Step away from the specimen. Ethan's blood ran cold. They'd been found. Zyra grabbed his arm, her eyes wide with terror. Ethan! Before he could react, a blinding light erupted outside. The agents turned just as a sleek, silver craft descended from the sky, hovering above the trees. Zyra's people had come. The Varens moved like shadows, tall, elegant figures with glowing weapons. The human agents didn't stand a chance. One of the aliens, a male with silver markings across his face, stepped forward. Zyra, you are unharmed. She nodded shakily. Thanks to him. She gestured to Ethan. The Varen's gaze flicked to Ethan, assessing. Then, to his surprise, the alien bowed slightly. You have our gratitude. Zyra hesitated, then turned to Ethan. Come with me. Ethan's heart pounded. What? They will imprison you for knowing, she whispered. But my people, we protect those who help us. The agents were regrouping outside. He had seconds to decide. Ethan took her hand. Epilogue, a new world. The ship's interior was nothing like Ethan had imagined. Gleaming, organic-looking walls pulsing with light. Zyra smiled as he stared in awe. You will like Vera, she said softly. Ethan exhaled, watching Earth shrink through the viewport. He had no idea what awaited him. But as Zyra's fingers intertwined with his, he realized. For the first time in years, he wasn't alone.